Okay, well, I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. So I was through the Bahamas story and into another story about. I was on for about, I don't know,
And
maybe I was on for
into
another
another
30 minutes or
story.
so, and didn't know the stream ended. So that's a shame. But I'm going to continue on and hopefully people will catch up with it. Hopefully it's running now and I'm going to catch up with what I was saying. It's like I feel like I'm doing a repeat of everything, but apparently I wasn't streaming when I did all of the other stuff. So I will go back and do it again. Okay, so we were talking about the yoga retreat woman, that her phone was found in water. And yes, it was on Wednesday. I'm going to go. I was offline. So Taylor Casey, who you see on this on June 19th, she was at a yoga retreat in the Bahamas, and she went to this yoga retreat experience with others upon her return and to deepen her practice, according to the family statement. But the yoga retreat contacted the Bahamas police after Casey didn't attend morning classes on June 20th. And then the U.S. Embassy and Casey's family were alerted that she was missing. So Royal Bahamas Police Force Chief Superintendent Chrislyn Skippings had a investigation into the matter, and they found her phone in the water. But it's unclear how far away it went to find Taylor in good health. And obviously, that's what we wish as well and pray as well, that she's found in good health. Meanwhile, some of Taylor's family members have traveled to the Bahamas to search for her, and they describe her as a light-skinned black woman, approximately 5'10", 145 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. The Bahamas has been on a level 2 travel advisory since January, and that's due to violent crimes, including burglaries, armed robberies, essays, occurring in both tourist and non-tourist areas. Anyone with contact the Royal Bahama Police Force Criminal Investigations Department at 502-999-12 or Crime Stoppers at 328-TIPS. Then, let's see, what did we do here? We went on to talk about a couple in West Virginia. And I said, and it may be because we covered the story when they were first arrested, because they've had more charges added. And I'm going to keep checking because I'm extremely paranoid that we're going to lose connection. I don't know whether it's because of storms or whatever it was, but I knew something was funky with the stream before. And now I just want to see if this stream is running. Rough, can you hear me? Into the matter. And okay, I hope that this is working now for you guys. Okay. All right. So what else can we do? We're just going to keep going. I don't know if I have the warning that I had before. Yeah, I still have the yellow warning. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what happens. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it with every story. So this couple here from West Virginia has been charged with locking their adopted children in a shed and forcing them to do farm labor. They saw their bond more than doubled last week after they were indicted on new charges in May. Now, this is Donald Lance and Jeannie Whitefeather. They were initially arrested October of 2023 after deputies were called to check on the children's welfare. They found 2 teenagers locked in the shed and a third younger child locked inside the main home, off the ground. Lance and Whitefeather were not home when the deputies arrived, but they were charged with child neglect when they returned. In May, Lance and Whitefeather were indicted of charges of human trafficking of a minor child, civil rights violations based on color, race, and or ancestry, use of a minor child in forced labor, child neglect, creating a substantial risk of serious bodily injury or death, and false swearing. This led to the bond here, the original $200,000 bond, and raised both of theirs to $500,000 each. They both entered not guilty pleas at the hearing. Lance and Whitefeather have bonded out in February at the lower amount, but they've been returned to jail. At the new hearing, the county prosecutor, Christopher Krivoniak, raised concerns that the money the couple used for bail in February had come from their alleged child trafficking activities. The 16-count indictment charges that the couple purposefully sought black children from a shelter and adopted them for the purpose of forcing them to perform labor on their farm, first at an 80-acre ranch in Washington state, and then at their new home in Sissonville, West Virginia. Deputies found a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy inside the shed in the backyard after forcing their way inside. The girl said that she and her brother were not allowed in the main house, and they were locked in the 20-by-14 shed, which had no windows, no beds, and no running water for long periods of time. The deputies found a table and chair inside and a portable RV toilet on a tarp. The floors were concrete and the walls were plywood, and the deputies noted a camera in the upper corner. 2 children had on dirty clothes, and the boy had sores on his feet. They found a 3rd child who appeared 5 or 6 years of age when they looked through a window in the house. They observed the child crying and close to the railing of approximately 15-foot drop from the loft, and due to that, it was a distressed condition, so they forced entry because the child could have fallen, and they went into the house. Lance and Whitefeather arrived about 3 hours after the deputies got there with an 11-year-old child in tow. And Whitefeather told the deputies at the time of her arrest that the children liked living in the shed, a claim she repeated in May when she told the court, "Hey, it was like a clubhouse. Yeah, the Mickey Mouse Club." The couple are due in court again in September. Wow, they are just sick people. You're there. Okay, you're still. Then we went to the second death penalty decision in Florida, and this time for those 5 women that were killed in that Sebring bank in Florida by that guy that just wanted to know what it would be like to kill someone. Remember? He was having that sentencing phase. So Florida jurors on Wednesday recommended the death penalty for the former prison guard trainee who gunned down 5 women at a Sebring bank in 2019 because he always wanted to kill people. The jury voted 9-3 in favor of execution for Zephan Xavier. Now, Florida legislators were angry that Florida had to have a unanimous decision for the death penalty because in the case of the Parkland shooter, Nicholas Cruz, people were angry about that. So Florida passed a law that allowed the death penalty if 8 members of a jury voted in favor instead of a unanimous vote. Okay? So they voted, this jury voted 9-3. Circuit Judge Angela Cowden has the final say in the verdict, just as the judge with Wade Wilson does. And they both, of course, have to have Spencer hearings. She's going to set a sentencing date for mid-July. Xavier pled guilty earlier this month to the murders of Cynthia Watson, 65, Marisol Lopez, 55, Anna Pinion Wilson, 38, Deborah Cook, 54, and Jessica Montag, 31, on January 23, 2019. Before the murders, the killer texted a girlfriend in another state and said that he was dying today and taking a few people with him because he always wanted to kill people, so he was going to try it and see how it goes. After the murders, he apparently changed his mind about dying and he called 911 and admitted what he'd done. He had a 2-hour standoff with officers, and then they took the murderer into custody. Closing arguments came Wednesday morning before the jury went back for the quick deliberation. The prosecutor, Bond Johnson, told the jurors the state had proved the aggravating factors that would lead to death. He didn't murder one person to truly know what it would be like to kill. He killed 5, Johnson said. Now, Jane McNeil, Xavier's defense attorney, told the jurors that Xavier is a broken, mentally ill, and brain-damaged person. We ask you to show Zephyr what he may least deserve: compassion, grace, and mercy, she said. Family members of the 5 dead women spoke out after the verdict and said they were pleased, but that they'd rather have their loved ones back, of course. I feel like we are now one step closer to closing this chapter, but of course we will never be able to completely heal because Anna was a huge part of our lives and she was the glue of our family, Blanca Pinion, the victim, Anna Pinion, William's sister, said. And Victor Lopez said, all the plans I had with her are already gone. He's the husband of Marisol Lopez. The future is gone. So, very sad. And I'm going to check again that you guys are still there. Oh, there's no, it's saying no data. Hi, cute kitty kitty. Are you hearing me? Because it keeps saying no data. Oh, boy. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are hearing me. I don't even know. Oh, I'm not going to continue if it's going to keep going out. I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's doing it. I can't figure it out. Because Streamlabs is not telling me that there's any issue. Are you hearing me, Margot? Are you hearing me? Because it doesn't... keep getting these, I have these horrible errors on the YouTube back end. It's still buffering lots. Yeah, it just says it's not getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what to do at this point. Why it's doing that, I don't know. Let me try a couple of other things here. Try a couple of other things. It's a real shame. It's 49 degrees. Can you believe it's 49 degrees? 49 degrees. I hope my plants are going to be okay outside. Okay, I think I don't know, let me see if you're gonna, if that worked at all, if that helped at all. I don't know. Okay, it says no data. Oh boy. I don't know why it's doing this. Error. Warning, the stream's current bit rate is lower than recommended. We recommend you use a stream bit rate. Okay, it says the stream status is poor. It's serious issues that need attention. Normally I have excellent. I don't know what attention or how I'm going to do this. It's better now, Margot? And it's not telling me it's better. It's telling me it's poor. Let's see. Open widget. Well, why don't you tell me how to fix this widget? Why am I opening the widget and how do I fix it? Okay. Go to my Streamlabs and let's see. Dropped frames detected 98% over the last 2 minutes. Yeah, we're having dropped frames constantly. So I don't know what the deal there is. Open performance window. Let's see what it says. Dropped frames 98% over the last 2 minutes. Your stream is experiencing issues, it says. But it says that I'm having dropped frames. Drop frames detected. Streamlabs has detected drop frames. What does this mean? Some frames have not been uploaded. The problem is usually related to a poor network connection. What can I do? Check the health of your internet connection. Change your ingest server. If none of these worked, lower your bit rate. Stop streaming to access these controls. Hi, Emmy. You say it's working now. I don't think so, though. And still have all the error messages. So I had, after this, I had talked about the Alex Jones ruling, but can we get a few more likes on this? I'm in the, let me see if we can get, this is terrible. I don't know what's wrong with this because, let me see my internet connection. Network saying that my internet connection is fine. I'm not sure what that is all about. Okay. All right, let me go on. I want to try another story here. So I talked about Alex Jones, but what they did with Alex Jones is that they he declared bankruptcy, and it's holding up a couple from getting the money that was awarded to them. Okay, so we had an execution in Texas. I believe there's another one somewhere else. Ramiro, let's see, Gonzalez. Texas man who admitted kidnapping and essaying and fatally shooting an 18-year-old woman more than 20 years ago was executed on Wednesday evening. Ramiro Gonzalez, 41, was pronounced dead at 6:50 p.m. following a lethal injection at the state penitentiary in Huntsville for the January 2001 murder of Bridget Townsend. Gonzalez repeatedly apologized to Townsend's relatives in his last statement. To the Townsend family, I'm sorry, he said, according to the transcript provided by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. I can't put into words the pain I have caused, y'all. The hurt, what I took away that I cannot give back. I hope this apology is enough. I've lived the rest of this life for you guys to the best of my ability for restitution, restoration, taking responsibility. He added, I never stopped praying for all of you. I have never stopped praying that you would forgive me and that one day I would have this opportunity to apologize. I owe all of you my life, and I hope one day you will forgive me. I'm sorry, Patricia. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry to all of your family. To all your family, I'm sorry. I just want you to know I love you guys, and I lived the best that I could to give it all back. Hang on a minute. He also thanked his friends, family, and prison officials. To my family, my friends, thank you for all the support, he said. Every decision I made, everything I said in this penal system was based on how it will reflect on you guys. And Bridget, I lived my life for you guys. I love all y'all. To the administration, Warden Dickerson, Hazelwood, thank you for being so courageous, for making decisions to make this penal system better. You guys are also my goal. It's why I've been better, giving me the responsibility and the opportunity to become responsible, to learn accountability, and to make good. Continue to fight the fight, especially in your faith. God bless you all. After the lethal dose of the sedative pentobarbital began flowing, Gonzalez took 7 breaths that began sounds like snores. All movement had stopped within a minute. Gonzalez kidnapped Townsend from a rural home in Bandera County. He took her to his family's ranch in neighboring Medina County, where he essayed her before killing her. Her remains were not found until October of 2002, when Gonzalez led authorities to the spot where he had left her body after he had received 2 life sentences for kidnapping and R-ing another woman. He was put to death on what would have been Townsend's 41st birthday. We have finally witnessed justice being served. Her brother David told the AP after watching the execution. This day marks the end of a long and painful journey for our family. For over 2 decades, we have endured unimaginable pain and heartache. He said Gonzalez's death provides us a little bit of peace. I do want to say we are not joyous. We are not happy. This is a very, very sad day for everyone all the way around. Gonzalez was the 2nd inmate put to death in Texas this year after Ivan Cantu was executed in February. I believe there's someone else that was executed in like Oklahoma or something. Okay, what's this here? Excuse me, I'm choking on it. Probably need a drink. I'm just checking the stream to make sure we're still running before I keep talking and there's nothing going on. Okay, you guys are still here. Can you still hear? I hope so. All right, so next up, you don't know what is in there. There could be broken glass. A Louisiana woman has been arrested on accusations that she tossed her 6-month-old son into a trash can when she got into a fight at Walmart. Oh my gosh. Brianka Benjamin, 38, was arrested and charged with a misdemeanor, simple battery charge, and felony count of cruelty to juveniles. Watch, they give her the baby back, right? Officers were called to a fight in progress inside the Walmart in Eunice around 3:30 p.m. Saturday, June 22nd. By the time the officers arrived, the fight had ended. Officers reviewed the store's video surveillance, which allegedly showed Brianka throwing her son into a trash can before hitting another person. It was a verbal altercation to begin with, and it turned into a physical one, said Police Chief Kyle LaBeouf. We viewed the video surveillance, and that's when we were able to determine what happened. Brianka was holding her son when she got into the argument, and then suddenly turned, tossed the baby into a trash can, and started fighting with them. The police chief said the suspect allegedly tossed her son into the trash so she could free up both of her hands to fight. You don't know what is in there, he said. There could be broken glass. The baby wasn't injured. He doesn't know why the fight occurred. We got different stories. One said they didn't like the way the other one looked at her, and it just went from there. It's not immediately clear if Brianka has entered pleas or retained an attorney. So what happened to the baby? It's horrible. Let's see. I'm trying to see one thing. Hang on. What is this? What the heck? All right, so in the last one, I did go over the Alex Jones ruling. Florida rip currents kill 8 people in 4 days. Few tornadoes are possible Saturday in parts of Pennsylvania, with more severe weather expected. Wow, let's see what's going on here. This is kind of important, right? So Wednesday was a very active day for severe weather in much of the state. Well over 100K customers without power at one point. Now, was that the day I lost power? Or was it Tuesday? Most of the damage was in southwest PA, the middle Susquehanna Valley, and the Lehigh Valley. But now there is potential severe weather on Saturday. A low-pressure system moving through Ontario will provide wind shear, which is change in wind speed and direction with height above the surface. This combined with sufficient CAPE, which is energy needed for thunderstorm development, along with a few other dynamics, will create the potential for specifically a few tornadoes on Saturday. The main area of concern is southwest PA, as that area has been red hot for tornadoes so far this season. South Central PA is the secondary area of concern. Okay, so let's see what that is. Now let's see. Significant is red, scattered. This is thunderstorm activity. Where's the tornado activity? Okay, so storms are expected to push into southwest PA from Ohio in the late afternoon hours of Saturdays. These storms may already be severe, so watch southwest PA. Few of these storms may be rotating, meaning tornadoes are possible. Wow, okay. So we're talking about, come on, let's see where that is. Yes, I can see that. Where the severe. This is for Sunday. It says Saturday to Sunday. Scattered, isolated. Well, where is the significant or the severe? This is not making much sense. Because I'm in like this area right here. So we're okay then, right? Because we're green. I think we're okay, hopefully. Everybody else stay safe, people. Yankees game was washed out as northeastern states hit with severe thunderstorms and flooding. Wow, Meteo tsunami strikes Holland, Michigan during a severe storm on Lake Michigan. Is that Holland, Michigan, where somebody was going to get me these little wooden shoes? I forget who that was. Emily, I think. Emily something. Flotilla. Colorado had a historic day of tornadoes. I don't know if that was today they're talking about it. Tornadoes are changing with the climate. Oh, National Weather Service confirms an EF1 tornado touchdown in North Attleboro and Rhode Island. You should never take a shower during a thunderstorm. I've told people that on the vacation. Some people didn't know that. Some people did not know that. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a snack recall. I'm not joking, guys. There's a snack recall. The recalls are crazy, aren't they? Let me make sure we're still live. Are we still live? Just keep going. Okay, Emmy, I'm going. Margot says buffering really bad. Can anyone hear me? I don't think anybody can hear me. Tommy, can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? I don't know. You can hear me? To Scooter, what's the deal? You got to get your butt into a Zoom because there's things I got to discuss with you. Okay. Everybody can hear me. There's something definitely wrong with my stream. And I just feel like it's crazy. What is going on? We can hear you. Keep going. Okay. Well, where's everybody going then, if you can hear me? Okay. Two recalled snack products have been given U.S. Food and Drug Administration's highest risk classification. They are bags of Papa Nosh Mix Munch Regular and Honey Barbecued Snacks produced by AMB Food Inc. The snacks contain pretzels but did not list wheat as one of the 9 major allergens on the product packaging. So the products come in 8-ounce packages. So what's going on here is that this is an allergic recall, okay? An allergy for allergies, okay, to wheat products, not listeria or anything like that. So if you're allergic to those things, go find out about it, all right? Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we're going to go over. A top female bodybuilding champion died days before her competition at just 36 years of age after suffering a blood clot in Brazil. She is a top female bodybuilding champion, tragically died just 36 years of age, days before she was due to participate in a top-level competition after suffering a blood clot in Brazil. Cynthia Goldani from Rio Grande do Sul died on Wednesday from a pulmonary embolism. With great pain and sadness, we hereby inform you of the death of professional figure athlete Cynthia Goldani due to complications from pneumonia, Muscle Contest International said in their statement. Cynthia was an angel in human form. God needed reinforcement in heaven. She will never be forgotten by the Muscle Contest family. Having only gone professional in 2021 and reached national levels a year later, Cynthia was due to attend one of the biggest competitions in the country next month. Pulmonary embolism can be caused by weightlifting and heavy exercise, but organizers say in Cynthia's case, it was caused by a recent bout of pneumonia. Okay, let me see here. In Irondequoit, New York, a 24-year-old man fatally shot his 80-year-old grandfather and then killed himself on Thursday. This was Andrew Vahey, 24, died on a hiking trail in Letchworth, State Park. I need to get a drink. As police officers closed in during a search that drew numerous law enforcement agencies along the Genesee River. Vahey was wanted for the shooting death earlier in the day of his grandfather, Joseph DePoncio, whose body was found in his home by the police responding to a 911 call. Vahey's roommate told police he received texts from Vahey saying that he had just killed his grandfather and was now going to kill himself. Law enforcement spotted Vahey carrying a long gun in the park at about 12:30 p.m., tried to make contact, but he immediately turned the gun on himself. He said Vahey and DePoncio had argued recently over property, and officers were called to the elder's home last week during a family dispute over parking on the grass. And then look what this led to. Is this crazy? All right, let me go. Oh boy, there's a tuna recall. Possible poisoning. A fish product has been classified by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration as it could cause food poisoning. Cases of yellowfin tuna produced by Los Angeles-based Fresh Catch Inc. have been voluntarily recalled due to their high levels of histamine, which could result in scombroid food poisoning. The products have been designated as a Class 2 recall as of Wednesday, June 26th. Under the FDA's definition, a Class 2 recall is issued when a situation in which use of or exposure to a product may cause temporary or medical reversible adverse health consequences, or where the probability of serious adverse health consequences is remote. The recall was first initiated June 12th concerning products that were marked with the codes 461079 and 111097, both with the expiry date of April 5th, 2024. Despite products already being past the best by date, the FDA has confirmed the recall is still ongoing. According to the FDA, the products are sold as single loins in cardboard packaging that bear a keep refrigerated label. Affected items were distributed and sold in California only. Oh my gosh. Let me guess, I'm not on anymore.
No, you're on. We keep telling you. We think you're behind in chat. We can hear you, but you're not. But you're buffering a little bit off and on.
Okay.
But yeah, you might be behind in the chat.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You come into a Zoom about what?
First, you can't even see my PayPal request.
Oh, I know. That's weird. Okay.
All right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, plus there's other things. You know, it's a cult. You know, we need you in there. All right?
All right.
All right. All right. Love you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So they have this tuna recall. Okay. So it's sold in California. Watch out. And now they're saying that the FDA is warning consumers of toxic shellfish from Oregon and Washington. So basically, don't eat anything. Okay, guys? Just stop. Eat grass from the yard, unless you treat it with Roundup or something. I don't know what to tell you. You truly can't. I mean, this is crazy. Okay, so now they're saying FDA warns of paralytic shellfish poisoning. This warning covers oysters. Let's see what we've got here. Histamine-contaminated fish often have a metallic, sharp, or peppery taste. They smell bad, and they have a honeycomb appearance. Yuck. However, some contaminated fish will look, smell, and taste normal. Common symptoms include rashes, diarrhea, sweating. Oh my gosh. Now I'm off, right?
Yeah, don't hate me, but now you seem like you just stopped. I mean, the picture of the bodybuilder's on there.
The bodybuilder, but I'm way past that. I'm on fish.
I don't know, but it says live, and it's the bodybuilder.
Really?
I can't hear you now either.
I'm asking them. I see nuts. Oh, wait a
Can anyone hear?
I don't think. Now it's just buffering for me.
Margot says she's responding to me, but it was from earlier. You'll have to come and tell me about the jewelry. I'm asking, can anybody hear? Oh, wait, let me go live here again. It keeps stopping.
Oh gosh, I've done a lot since that bodybuilder.
Say something else on there.
Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, Captain Lee says I hear her. It just keeps freezing.
Well, but I've gone a long time. I've talked about tuna recalls and I've talked about shellfish recalls.
Well, on my phone, it was when I called you. It was the recall of like the Chex Mix.
Yeah, but then it was the bodybuilder. This is crazy.
Yeah, and Ruff says it comes and goes.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Are you having a storm right now?
No, I think the whole world's coming to an end. I'm serious. We have like tremendous, crazy weather that like we've never had. The whole country, everything in creation is being recalled.
I know, isn't it?
Okay. I think we're all like I'm serious. I'm not joking around anymore. I really do think the world's coming to an end. One way or another, it's like either it's going to be like with weather and with food. I mean, I'm not even into conspiracy, but I don't know what the heck is going on.
Emmy says we can hear, and that's at 112. Well, it'd be 212 here.
I have to rent a scooter this year. Too much walking for my body, but I don't think.
Oh my gosh, you know what?
What?
Oh, I hear you. I'm sorry. I had it on mute.
But my mind's not going past the bodybuilder either.
Okay, yeah, see?
The last thing I have is the bodybuilder.
Yep, just the bodybuilder.
Spotted Vahey carrying a long gun in the park at about 12:30 p.m. Tried to make contact. It has the grandfather, but I'm talking, you see, but the picture's not changing. Because I'm talking about that guy that killed his father, his grandfather. But the picture's not changing.
That is weird.
And I wonder if it's just going to go right into the talking about the tuna recall. Vahey and DePoncio.
Maybe not caught up. Could that happen? Where you're behind?
No.
Somehow.
Captain Lee. Okay. Ruff and Captain Lee Fan and ME. Can you tell me what image is on your video, please? If you could just put, if you see tuna, a bodybuilder, or like Chex Mix, what do you see on your screen? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you see the tuna?
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Now it's not moving. Now the chat's not moving.
Captain Lee Fan, Rough and Ready.
Okay, it's starting to
ME.
change. It's on the tuna. It's coming on.
It's on the tuna.
Now, there it is.
Fish product has been classified, but
So this is weird. It was just, it's got me on like a delay.
Yeah. You don't think it was because of the debates tonight?
No, it's just crazy. I think it's because I don't know, something's going on with the world. You did get your hip back in place. Oh, okay. I'm glad your hip is back in place, Captain Lee. That's good.
How come it's not moving?
I don't know. Does everybody see a tuna on the screen? If you see a tuna on the screen, can you type tuna in the chat? I think they're way behind. I think that's what it is. They probably won't hear me saying this probably for like another 10 minutes. Seriously, I'm serious.
I know, I'm just laughing.
Okay. Tuna, yes. Oh, you said that.
Now you're buffering. Now it's it's back.
Oh
Still
my
tuna.
God. Oh,
Nobody's saying anything.
I think because everybody must be freaking buffering. And Emmy's like, just go on, keep going. Oh my gosh.
That's right. Hello?
Are you at the cabin or at your regular house?
No, I'm back at the house now. I came back yesterday.
Oh.
Because we don't have any hot water.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Water heater is a 1-year-old.
And
It's leaking. Yeah, they're going to come and repair it.
oh.
Not repair it. They're going to give us a new one.
Are you having a bunch of company for the?
For the what? Oh, for the 4th? No. We're going to go to Dave's sister's. She has a 4th party,
Oh,
but it'll be on the 6th.
okay.
Why? What are you doing?
Wait, this celebrating the 4th of July this weekend?
No, it's not this. No, this
Wait.
is only the 28th.
Wait, tomorrow's the 29th, isn't it?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
No,
This
today's the
one's
28th. Oh, Friday's the
Yeah.
28th.
Right.
Saturday 29th. Oh, okay, so it's not until next weekend.
Yeah, and the 6th is actually on a Saturday, so that's when we're having it.
So the 4th is next Thursday?
Yep. We're gonna.
Let's see, Thursday.
Okay, there's Captain Lee. She just wrote something.
Shit, Kevin is in there. Kevin, what is going on? I stopped buying tuna because sometimes dolphins are unalived in the process of getting tuna. Yeah, I don't really particularly like tuna. The only tuna that I did eat I did eat, then I couldn't stand it anymore, and then I started to eat tuna steak, which tastes like nothing like tuna, but then all the mercury and everything, I stopped eating it, and now there's recalls on that and all kinds of shellfish from Oregon, so I don't think you want to eat any kind. There's paraling, which is crazy. It's class 3. I don't know. Everything is really going crazy here. So no shellfish. I'm surprised they're not going to have the salad recall. They normally always recall salad. Watermelon will be, cantaloupe, peaches, pumpkins, apple pie.
Emmy says, I see salmon on my picture.
You see,
Captain says, I see tuna.
yeah, it's tuna. Let's see what else is going on. A 35-year-old mom died from drinking too much water.
Again?
Yeah, I don't know. Jeffrey Dahmer's victims' family rips into Ariana Grande over dream dinner guest comments. She wanted Jeffrey Dahmer there?
That is weird.
Okay. 16 biggest food recalls in history. Okay.
I'll let you go since
All right.
Okay.
Scammers are using a new trick to steal okay, bye. I love you. Thousands of dollars from unsuspecting motorists. What's happening now? Scammers are using fake QR codes on parking machines to drain people's bank accounts. Well, apparently this is not in the United States that they're doing this, but craziness, right? Let's see what else is going on. I don't know. I'm telling you. A giant sinkhole at an Illinois soccer field following a mine collapse. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, something is wacko. Look at this. I'm going to see if I show you a picture of this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. A video shows a giant sinkhole in the center of a soccer field in Illinois, leaving the community in shock. Marquette Catholic High School Athletic Director Bryan Kohberger said this could have been much worse, noting that their summer camp was there around the same time the week before. Officials say the hole is approximately 30 feet deep and 100 feet wide. Wow. It was reportedly caused by a collapsed underground mine. There have been no reports of injuries. In the video, the green turf randomly caves in and a stadium light pole is sucked into the ground. The collapse is followed by a mushroom cloud of gray smoke. What the heck? Michael Hayes, the director of Alton Parks and Recreation, called the sinkhole surreal. The mines have been here and in this area for decades and decades. It's never been brought up before, so I'm told it's an anomaly. We'll wait until the investigation is complete. Gordon Moore Park is temporarily closed while the sinkhole investigation is being completed. The impacted area has been secured and will remain off limits for the foreseeable future while inspectors and experts examine the mine and conduct repairs. Safety is our top priority. We will work with the city to remediate this issue as quickly and safely as possible to ensure minimal impact on the community. Wow, that's crazy. That looks like a special effect or something, doesn't it? Really, 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 really a special effect. Emma Gibson, frozen as an embryo in 1992, was born in 2017 to a mother born in 1991. You need a whiteboard for that one? Oh my gosh. You remember that there was a show, I don't know if you ever watched it, it's called, it was something about flipping houses, and they had a guy, Tariq El Moussa, and I remember that somebody that watched his show told him that something was wrong with his thyroid, and he ended up having thyroid cancer, and the woman that watched his show was a nurse, and she saved his life, and then he was married to a woman, and then they got divorced, and so in the latest skit, they say, and I haven't watched the show in ages. I watched the show a little bit then, and I don't know when that must have been, like what year that must have been, but they say that there was what they call a flip-off when Heather's husband and Christina's ex, Tariq El Moussa, the competition between Christina Hall and Heather El Moussa is getting heated. The upcoming competition series, The Flip Off, stars posted on Instagram. Both women pull over to have a confrontation. Yeah, well, I'm sure this is all scripted. Set to Big Sean's I Don't F With You, the clip shows Hall and El Moussa taking turns lip-singing aggressively to the song's lyrics. I don't F with you. Hall's mouth first leaning towards El Moussa's face. Not to be this is all fake. You little stupid arse biatch, I ain't effing with you. What? Oh, this is dumb and stupid. That is so stupid. Why did they? I don't even know I wasted my time with that. Okay, that's all fake for their show. So I guess both couples now are appearing on that show. And Justin Timberlake, I believe, is selling his place. Popular iced coffees. Oh my gosh. Popular iced coffees have been recalled due to botulism. That's probably on that coffee list I gave you. Oh, what happened? Somebody had to cancel a bunch. A dog missing after a boat accident was found alive with his life vest on. Thank God. Listeria ice cream alert. Yeah, we know that. Okay, let's just do word cookies. I'm kind of over it today with this way the internet's acting here. Okay, I can't even get back to see if you guys are even on here. I'm going to try to check it on my phone. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. You're still there? Good. It's Pink. Tell her you can. Yes, I can. No, my WordPress is taking forever to show up. Tell her, Bink, that she doesn't come around us anymore. Tell Scooter how everyone feels. That she might not be able to be in the cult anymore. Cult members are supposed to be, under total control at all times, please. Okay, come on. We hung up about. There are no smoking pacifiers? What? What? Okay. I don't know what this word could be. You remember who? Oh, menu. Menu. It has to be menu. Okay, now. Now, what is this? Up, men, up men, put, put, men. Up, 10, up, and men. Okay. Pen. Oh no. Tune up. No. Up. What is this? Unmet. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. I know that you're going to hear me later on and not now. I have to walk away for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry, I was I was eating. I know. I was eating an apple and I didn't want to crunch into the, you know. I just think about something here. Hold on one second. Let me think. I'm trying to think about one thing. I've got to do some simple math. Aha. Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna do some math again here. So I just gotta do some really quick math here. Hold on one second. Oops, wait a minute. Sorry. Wow, okay. Really? Alright, so. Oh no, that's not what I want. Okay. Gotcha. I'll do some quick math. You guys are still in the old puzzle, okay? Oh, service. How about service? Yeah. Higher. And I rev. Yep. And did we do revs? I thought I did revs. ads. Okay. Rice and sear. Rice and sear and rice. Rise. Rises in the east. S. Eyes. We already did that. Vice. I thought I did Vice a long time ago. Okay, so how about okay. Revise, and how about this stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate. My video got behind. I know, it's now it says I have a good connection. Now it says I have a good connection. Unfreaking believable. It says I have a good connection now, guys. Says I have a good connection now. I can't believe it. Okay. Let's see.